Hi Leo, welcome into your monthly money career tarot reading for the month of December 2024. We're beginning with two pre-pulled oracle cards, and the first of which is the Watch card, talking about how this is a month for you, even surrounding it, where you're meant to be more so profiting, all right? Your hard work from the past and throughout this month period is paying off for you in a lot of big and even small ways, all right? But remembering little bits and pieces of financial gain, other levels of abundance and prosperity do add up and support your bright money and career future. But the month of December definitely holds a lot of potential for you that you're meant to be exceeding. But it's a month where you can't help but feel like time is on your side. There's a lot of divine orchestration taking place, but divine timing is really alive within your world, especially at this point. This might not feel like something new for you individually, like myself, but certain accomplishments, tasks, changes, even for some a new beginning, all of which is taking place in divine timing. It's a month where you're going to be finding there's expected and unexpected income coming in, popping up left and right. It's all about how you manage that money coming in, and even for some, the money you've had, previous to this month, you're stepping into it. Because I feel there's a highlighting for some, to be completely honest, on you not properly or to the best of your ability managing your money wisely. You know what I mean? You could be an overspender like myself. You could find that they're saying, whether you have been doing this or not, prioritizing the responsibilities that cost money within your world, like bills and stuff of that nature, your health. And then, picking and choosing very selectively and less often which temptations to give into or just pleasures to invest in, all right? But they're saying seize the moment, because you may be feeling too, at times, future-oriented, focused when it comes to investments, when in particular when it comes to the future of your job situation, your career, your business. For some, or asking yourself, wondering how far is this going to go for me? If you intuitively have felt and or at this point are feeling that it's going to go the distance for you, you're meant to go the distance with that situation, then it's absolutely the correct feeling I feel the need to confirm for you, okay, or remind you of. But you may be finding it's a waiting period for some, whether it's you, what's that? No, it's tarot reading. And so I feel, some drawn to the reading are going through a waiting period for a new work opportunity or two, maybe in regards to seeing your business go the distance. I feel as well you're thinking about past opportunities that didn't pan out in the end, or went to a certain point and then came to an end, whether you expected it or not. And I sense that they're reminding you of the true purpose along your path, especially in regards to this reading, your money and career path. But it's this feeling of you needing to flow with the natural evolution, the change of that job situation, your that made me jump, your business. But they're saying, look at this, it's an abundant month where, as the Four of Wands flew off the deck to highlight the Ace of Cups, nicely pairing together, things are falling into place for you. You're feeling abundance in different forms flowing into your world. But going back to what I was saying, you're going to need to flow with the changes. People getting fired or quitting, shifts being shuffled around at work, you having more work on hand on your plate than you expected. But it's a time for you where a business contract is significant for some. Your commitment to a business and or a job, or two jobs or two businesses, regardless of what you have at hand, is significant. Your commitment, your dedication to making money is important throughout the month. You're going to as well find that temperature is significant. When you're feeling cold, do your best to warm up. Say, for example, at a work situation, you can't control the temperature, because it's not within your authority, or it's just not something you can do. Grab something, say it's cold, once again, grab something hot to drink, or put on an extra piece of clothing. Make sure you're prepared in that sense. But because I am a bit chilly right now. It could be the reverse where they're saying you may need to cool off somehow. But gift of money. It's a month, my friend, where you're going to be feeling the gift of financial income coming through. If you work a tip-based job like myself, more than expected. It's because you're doing a really damn good job. It's because you're advanced, you're experienced, and you're very personable, likable all the meanwhile. If there is a chance, a situation like this where donations can come through, I do feel there's at least one significant one, if not a couple different donations coming through. More business than the previous month, I feel the need to say. You're going to feel this is a time for you to wrap up 2024 very lucratively, okay? It's going to be a time where there's a lot of strategy. What you put up with at that job, what you put up with in regards to your business or somewhere where you're living, it could be. It's going to feel worth it for you throughout the month, thinking about what you have had to put up with. There's a focus for some on authority figures that or one in particular that you're not so fond of, or you simply don't like the way they're going about things. There's also, for somebody, I'm getting specifically, an authority figure where they hold you in high regards, right? They maybe even have voice that they hold you up here, but then they're treating you differently in comparison to the past. They're saying don't sweat it, don't overthink it, you know what I mean? At times we need to remember there's a lot more that certain authority figures higher up than you do that they have to deal with, you know what I mean, behind closed doors, and during meetings and whatnot. And maybe even they are maybe needing to do a bit of a better job of not bringing their personal, feelings, emotions, life into that work environment. That could be affecting how they are processing things, carrying things, and whatnot. But the Five of Pentacles, talking about who you don't feel you fit in with, right? You might surprise yourself by bonding with somebody more than you would even have expected. Maybe once upon a time you guys didn't get along, say at work or something of the sort. Could be where you're living. But I feel it's a month of plenty. It's a month of feeling abundance seeping back into your world, where I feel there has been lack for a lot, or just not feeling like you have enough. You're going to as well feel an environment is very spiritually connected. It might even be to, say, a work situation. Could be more so where you're living. It could be where you're running your business. This park, for example, near where I'm living, very, very connected, if you will. Also my home situation and where I work. More than one person that I work with has mentioned that they feel that restaurant is haunted, and especially one specific room in that building. And I can confirm that it absolutely is. Lights flickering, things turning off and on, stuff like that, things rebooting, restarting. It's not just technical errors. But it's a month where you're going to be feeling victorious in regards to new endeavors, or one in particular, even if it's not something you're starting per se throughout this month. Wow, I'm really cold. But I do sense that you are carrying yourself with confidence. You're a little bit affected here and there, or fully affected by energy, the temperature once again, all that's on your plate, the pressure in a situation. Somebody is stressed out in your midst, and that's affecting your way of doing something, your energy. You need to take a deep breath, is what I feel the need to say. Watch how much this affects me in a positive sense. And now I can proceed forward in a less shaky way, in a less anxious way for some, in a less nervous manner. Anyways, but it feels like you're going to be putting in the hard work, and they're saying you're a hustler, you're a manifester, and these things are intertwining and being utilized to your advantage, as I feel it's a month where you can't help but feel like you are, again, victorious, okay? I don't have everything I need, but at the same time, say that's financial. Have you been, throughout the month up until that point and recently, winding back, spending, have you been managing your money wisely? You know what I mean? Have you overspent? Have you been overworking yourself to the point of burnout? It definitely reminds me of, the last couple days I had off of my serving job, and I really did want to get up and do readings, but I can't read where I'm living because I don't have a desk yet. So I had to come out to the park, but it was raining the last 2 days, and Spirit basically said, you have been wanting to consistently put in the effort, and that's not a bad thing, and it's part of why things are progressively, working out for you in certain ways, but I needed a break, and it was as if Mother Nature was pushing me to do so. And so I feel some of which need to rediscover, redevelop, implement a sense of balance within your world where you're not just working 24/7, you're not just focused on your finances 24/7, you're simply, or applying to jobs 24/7 is what I'm hearing for somebody drawn to the reading, but you're really trying to rediscover your love for life in certain ways, and enjoy yourself more in finding and taking care of yourself more. Your health is your wealth, and remembering that this absolutely benefits the quality of your work, right? How you process things, your choice process, helping you make the right choices and whatnot. When you find a situation has bad energy, you know what you need to do. If you can, if it's within your control, up and migrate towards somewhere different. If you find someone is a negative Nancy, even if they're not normally, or they're just feeling, pessimistic or stressed, disassociate, okay? And find something else, something better, more productive, more beneficial even to do. Now, again, the Eight of Pentacles reiterating that you simply want to put in the work, right? I want to go and spend money, all right? But do you need that, right? Is that going to benefit you? Is this the right choice? Take a hot second at certain points throughout the month of December and ask yourself what you're feeling intuitively, as it is a very spiritually connected month where you're feeling lively at certain points naturally, very much like a Emperor and a Chariot card energy combined, Knight of Wands, but Knight of Pentacles at certain points, but you're feeling burnt out at certain points, you're feeling worn down. You put in so much significant effort towards running your business or two, or working your job or two, or one of each. Even running errands is tiring, draining you. Spending money at times is draining, even though you do find it fulfilling and rewarding and needed even. But how do you expect to do all of this and have such a busy schedule, a lot on your plate, and then not feel like this Nine of Wands at certain points? And so they're saying you're going to need to recover, cleanse, take better care of yourself, maybe reevaluate or reorganize, yourself, your area where you live, you work, or maybe your schedule, your priority list. I feel the majority of us onto the reading are finding it inevitable and even necessary to multitask and prioritize. And I wouldn't be surprised if those two skill sets are being utilized and intertwined in the same moment, during the same situation, task, accomplishment, okay? But let's keep pulling. The Page of Wands and the Four of Cups, I really feel you can't help but decline or want to decline an opportunity. For me, for example, I have been asked to go into work extra shifts when people call out or don't show up, or they just get busier than expected. If I didn't say this is my serving job, and I declined every single one of them, okay? And I don't regret it because it wasn't going to be that busy for one shift. It was going to be with a coworker I didn't want to work with in another one. It was going to be a day where I was simply was a day where I was so out of it and so disconnected and just drained, needing to heal. So stuff like that is taking place. Again, trusting your intuition and the spiritual guidance coming through, because Leo, it is a month where you are very finding it's very spiritual and very intuitive. The Eight of Pentacles was flying away. It feels like that was very much representing an opportunity getting away from you. That's not a bad thing, okay? Not everything is meant for you. But the Ace of Pentacles, because it is a month where there are plenty of opportunities flowing in for you, popping up left and right. There are plenty of chances to make new money, and even again, unexpected income flowing in. This is going to be a very lucrative time for you where they're saying we're wrapping up 2024 with a bang. It's a time for you to gain so much abundance. Okay, it's a time where, once again, going back to the watch card, in the midst of rediscovering the balance in it all, you are meant to profit. Okay, so I hope this is truly helpful. Until the next read, do take care, Leo.